Hello, this is Jennifer Gastelum, and I'm the Community Engagement Specialist at Mesa Art Center. And today I'm going to be showing you how to put together the first 3 projects from our Together in the Desert art making series for a final project that I'll show you today. And this is part of the Downtown Mesa Family Takeout Night with all of our restaurants in downtown where you can get a delicious meal and then go home and make a simple creative project with your family. So we'll go ahead and get started. First, you'll want to gather your materials, and today you'll need all of the projects from the first, second, and third videos, along with a cereal box or something similar, paint brushes, some smooth-ish, big-ish rocks, scissors or an X-Acto knife or both if you have them, Sharpie, and hot glue or regular glue will both work fine. The first step is going to be to get your box prepared. So you will glue the box closed. There should just be the one end. You'll glue it closed, and then you'll set it down so that you have one of the large sides facing you, and you're going to cut a large rectangle out of one of the sides of the box, leaving about 1/2 to 1 inch along the border. Once you've got your rectangle cut out, you'll want to paint your box, the sides, the front, and the inside and bottom. I chose a dark blue paint, but you can pick any color that you want. And you might need a couple of different coats, but really you'll want it to get just completely covered. Once you get your box painted, you're going to use that rectangle that you cut out to cut some additional shapes if you choose to. I went with a sun and one large cactus, but you can do a moon or other different types of cacti as well. And you'll want to keep in mind how they will stick to your diorama or how they'll stand up to make sure that they are secure. Next, you'll paint these shapes, and again, you might need a few different coats, and then you'll set those aside so that they can dry. Next, you're going to add the landscape that you made from week 1. So you'll want to place your landscape on top of your box so that you can get a good idea of where you need to cut it to make it fit. Mine was pretty simple. I just had to cut a small spot along the bottom, and then it fit nicely in the back with just a little space on each side that I accounted for when I was painting the inside of my box. And once you get that fit in, you can glue it into the back of your box so that it's secure. Next, you're going to add the project from week 2. So you'll want to use your stick from that project to measure a long, narrow cut that you'll make in the top of the box where your stick will just rest on top of it. So you don't want the cut to be quite as long as the stick. You want it so that the stick can rest there without you having to glue it in place. So you'll cut that long rectangular shape, and then you'll place your project from week 2 right inside of that narrow shape, and it should lay right in front of your landscape from week 1. Your next step will be to paint some rocks. This is a pretty popular thing right now, so many of you have probably done this in the past. I chose a lot of bright colors because I wanted to stick with kind of that rainbow theme I had going on, but you'll just want to pick colors that fit in nicely with what you've done so far, and having a few white ones is helpful too. Next, you're going to revisit the additional shapes that you cut earlier to make them complete with some additional details if you choose to. I used a Sharpie to add some dots to make my cactus match the other cactus that I made, and then I wanted to add a little kickstand on the back of it to make sure it could stand up straight in my diorama at the end. Next, you can add some details to your rocks. I added just a small gecko shape to one of mine, and then I signed my initials and added the year to another one so that I had that in there. And you can really add whatever you'd like to them or keep them plain if you'd like to as well. And finally, you can put the entire diorama together. So for me, I had a sun that I had made, so I made sure that that got glued exactly where I wanted on the top of the box. And then I placed my project from week 3, the 2 cacti that I made, and I placed those in there along with the large Sonoran cactus as well. I also made another piece just as an option as well. It was a small ocotillo looking thing with just some sticks and some air dry clay that I dipped in some paint. The fun thing about this project is it's very customizable, so whatever you want to place inside your diorama to fill it up and make it feel complete is up to you. You can even grab some figurines out of your kid's toy bin or hang some things along the top if you wanted some additional clouds, or just get really creative with it. And you're done. Now you have a final desert landscape installation in your home that you've made over the course of the past 4 weeks with us. Thank you so much for participating. We've really enjoyed this project, and we look forward to seeing the pictures that you post and send in to us at engagement@mesaartscenter.com. If you'd like to catch up on some of the other videos that we've made, you can find those at the YouTube page on youtube.com/Mesa Arts Center. And you can post the pieces that you've made by using the hashtag Together in the Desert, and we, along with our partners, will see those and post those, and then you may be eligible for additional prizes as well. Thank you again, and hope you all stay safe. Bye.